What's going on with y'all?
Man, actually been decent.
Well, before we ask y'all how y'all doing. Hey, welcome to another episode of Respect My Gamer.
Respected.
You know what I'm saying? I am Elements MC. I got my co-host Canis 007. I got Comedic
What up,
7.
y'all?
How y'all doing?
Yeah,
Y'all doing good?
doing good, doing good.
Spectacular.
Spectacular. Okay, that's good. Spectacular.
How you been, bro?
I've been good, man. I've been busy. You know, had to move and stuff. Had to do a lot of running around. So, but overall, it's been good. Can't complain too much.
Yeah, life be lifing.
Right.
So all I can say, life be lifing, man.
Hey,
Life be
hard
lifing.
too. It be like,
Niggas be nigging, life be lifing. This is
Right.
brother.
how's that going around lately? So, but yeah, man, how y'all been?
I can't complain much, man. You know,
It sounded like you wanted to complain right there.
I mean, you know, man, a little family stuff was going on last couple of weeks. Other than that, yeah, I ain't got no complaints.
yeah.
Right.
What about you, Comedic?
Uh, Pretty much the same thing, really.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So,
Doing good now, though. So,
yeah. So, man, today, we're gonna talk about some things like we always talk about some things. But first we want to just kind of like talk about what's been going on, gaming related, some interesting things that has been going on in gaming lately. Call of Duty, they're coming out with the 80s action heroes.
yeah.
What's that about? Like, I know you had sent me something. It's like I saw John Rambo, but like what do you know any more information about that?
From what I've heard, it's Rambo, John McClane from Die Hard,
Mm.
and I believe it is going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, but from Terminator.
Oh, Terminator. I
Yeah.
was gonna say
I thought he was going to go Commando
Predator or
or
Predator.
Predator. Yeah.
Right.
But I heard Terminator. I feel like Predator would actually be the better pick,
It
Right.
makes more sense. Yeah,
but we'll see what they do. You know, they switch stuff up.
yeah. So
Just put him and Dylan in there.
Yeah, I mean, to me, and me and Comedic talked about this off air. Uh, Rambo is definitely a better pick for this than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
That was random when he threw him in there. Like, really?
Right.
yeah, it was.
John
It's
Rambo?
like no hate towards the game, towards Rambo, nothing. It
Just threw me off when
it
I
was
saw
weird.
it.
Right.
It's like, interesting. I'll play it.
Right. I like
RoboCop.
it.
It was like, oh, we got RoboCop in here. Okay, well,
Right. Like,
Yeah.
not saying it's bad or that it's just made when you see it, you just,
Like at RoboCop, yeah. Why
Like,
not
that's all-
Rambo? Fine.
Right. Right.
somebody like it.
Somebody definitely like it.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So okay, so with these new characters, like, how's it gonna play out? Like, we've been playing Warzone, uh, but I did see that it was listed like uh Cold War was listed, and so like, how's it gonna play out?
It's probably gonna be an operator skin just
Right.
for the multiplayer and Warzone. What they
Oh.
did, like Cold War transfers over into both basically.
Okay.
So you have because now, like, since I have Cold War and Modern Warfare and Warzone,
Mhm.
you log into Cold War and it brings up all three on the screen, so you can switch between the games in either one of the games. Basically.
Oh, okay.
But the operator packs transfer over, so you can use all of the operators in each game. So in
Oh,
Warzone,
okay.
you can use your Cold War operators and your Modern Warfare ones. It's just a difference that some of the weapons don't switch over to the other game, because some of them would be for Cold War specifically, and some would be for Modern Warfare.
That's good to know.
All right. Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably just gonna be an operator pack with specific quips and finishing moves and stuff like that for them, and probably some exclusive weapons. So I'm pretty sure, since
So give me a bow and
I'm
a
saying
knife
add
and
the
let
bow,
me Rambo.
because we got plenty of knives in there for the melee.
Right.
Right.
You got the crossbow in there. Give me a bow.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look, I want to say I
And John
appreciate that.
McClane got to have bloody feet.
Definitely that. Hey, look, that to be honest, like, I want to give a shout out to my bros right here, because like I haven't played Call of Duty in a very long time, and recently I just got on that Warzone, and it's just like, what I'm saying, it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, okay, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? And it got me back into the wanting to play Call of Duty, because for a long time I was just like, okay, I really don't want to play this,
That was my
but
first Call of Duty.
huh?
That was my first Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You used to play Battlefield, right?
Nah.
You didn't play Battlefield?
Nah.
Dang.
man, you
You ain't
just
play nothing.
With none of the military joints. I ain't really.
Yeah, you was more of a double O.
Yeah.
oh yeah. I mean, yeah. So I appreciate y'all, like, getting me back into that playing mode. I was like, man, for a long time I was like, I ain't finna do this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I appreciate that, because Warzone's actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
You know. So, but so we got that going. Looking forward to that. What else has happened? Resident Evil. Resident Evil Village,
Yeah.
Village.
or otherwise known as Resident Evil 8, was just released. Um, from what I'm hearing, it's got very good reviews. It's a little different for me. Like, I'm used to the whole, zombie, what I'm saying, like basically defeating zombies and nemesis. But so this is kind of different. Like who is like, it's not, they're not zombies. It's
They're
like
like 7 foot tall vampire chicks and stuff now.
yeah, like vampires and Wolverines or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a little different. I mean, they started kind of diverging from the traditional I mean, not vampire, because you said vampires in my head. Zombie realm when they like in 4 and 5, when they started adding in those parasites that would take over the people's body.
Yeah.
What
Right.
was it, Boros or something like that?
Yeah.
Is what they were
Yeah.
calling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of divulged away from just worrying about the T virus, basically.
Yeah, because apparently it's a continuation from 7, and the main protagonist from 7 is the main protagonist in this one too. His name is Ethan, and I guess something happened where Chris Redfield actually, Ethan is with his wife and daughter, and somehow Chris and his army or whatever, they come in, they shoot his wife, and then they kidnap his daughter.
Not Chris.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting because, like,
No.
yeah, I don't know. So what's y'all take on, like, y'all interested in Resident Evil series?
I have been. I didn't play 7, but
Okay,
I haven't played one since 6. I haven't owned one since 5.
yeah, that's the last one I own.
and and honestly, 5, I came back to 5 for Chris Redfield because he was the main character in that one.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about seeing them on the villainous route. I mean, I saw them doing it. Eventually, they was going to, push him or Leon in that direction somehow.
Yeah.
It would make more sense if they was going to push one for it to be Chris.
Yeah, Chris makes more sense. Leon does not come off as villainous at all to me.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? That
he looked like he's supposed to protect the president.
right. His haircut says,
Haircut says Secret
I'm
Service.
here to protect humanity.
What you do? Fire bullets. You know how
Right.
it is.
Crystal, like, I don't give a damn.
Save lives. What Chris say? I'm here to kill.
Crystal, like, I ain't ate in 3 weeks.
Vengeance and
Right.
murder. All vengeance and murder. That's all I
Right.
am.
Yeah. So I mean, that's out. I think I don't know. I might check it out.
I actually like. I'm in this weird spot because I'm kind of zombied out,
Yeah.
but I like that they went a completely different way with Resident Evil when they came out with 7, and then with this one, because honestly speaking, if they keep dealing with the same stuff over and over again, can it be a horror story anymore?
Right. Right. Yeah, that's something to think about. Like, eventually you got to be like, you know what? We've already run this gambit already.
Right. You know what we here to do.
Right. So
And I've always liked the Resident Evil series for that, because you saw as they dealt with it more, it became like more like an action franchise
Yeah.
yeah.
and stuff. These people been here for 2, 3 games
Yeah.
and stuff. So to get back to horror, they had to get a whole new roster of people.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
And I like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? I thought that made sense. So it was like I was looking at I think I'm gonna check this one out. I might check 7 out early to see.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta do the same thing. I gotta go back to 7
Catch up, yeah.
because I feel like 7 they kind of hit the reset a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Like 6 felt like it was like the end of a storyline,
Because it was supposed to be
right? And then 7 it kind of picks up
Yeah, like a brand new story, basically.
yeah,
Like they were introduced to the new
new people and
yeah.
right. So it'll be interesting. I'm gonna check it out.
I like it.
Yeah. Man, look. So y'all know Twitter went a little crazy, right?
Hello, Twitter world.
Yeah, Twitter world. How you doing? They go crazy every like
30 seconds.
Yeah, they do. But man, your boy J. Cole just released a new project.
yeah.
The off season. And
Fire.
yeah, it's a pretty good project, right? It's
Yeah.
some dope music in there. But what's even more doper for us and for us gamers is that he mentions Hideo Kojima in a new song. So
You know what it is.
man, like people have been, fans of the game. If you all not familiar, Hideo Kojima is basically the
Mind behind Metal Gear.
the Metal Gear series.
Zone of the Enders.
Hideo Kojima.
Yeah. So he's pretty much, what I'm saying, well known in gaming circles. So J. Cole, what I'm saying, decided, he's basically showing, or at least I'm hoping he's showing how much of a gamer he is too. Cause like it's a song, what's the song? Real quick. Applying Pressure on the album. And in the song he says, Big Boss less Rick Ross, more like a wavy, Hideo. Kojima, they tote steamers round the way we tippy toe. Round crack vials and cold blooded killers, no reptiles. And some other stuff. But it's like, oh, okay. So
Yeah.
like you gotta
Break
really
them
be
down though.
yeah, you gotta really be a fan of the series to be like to understand when he say Big
Big
Boss less
Boss.
Rick Ross, more like a wavy Hideo. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm
Bars.
saying? Somebody on Twitter said, "Oh Lord, this dude Cole even dropped a Kojima bar."
Bars.
Man, somebody else said, J. Cole just shouted out Hideo Kojima in his new album. Oh, album of the year, easy. I ain't even finished the rest of the volume, but it's decided.
Right. Like, what else you need?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's and he also I mean, it's more popularized, but like he even mentioned like name dropped Mario and Luigi. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying in the song. So but it like everybody should know about Super Mario Brothers. But
Like
like
them on your head. Yeah.
I feel like you should really know. Not everybody knows about Metal Gear, Solid series like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Which,
So
what are you doing with your life if you don't at
I
least
mean,
know about it?
right? Well, yeah,
What rock you hiding?
They come out like once a generation.
they do.
Everybody
do.
should have
They-
seen it at one point.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a movie with inside a game. So you're just basically playing a movie.
Which it actually was in. It's been in talks multiple times to do a movie.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Just keeps getting pushed off.
Well,
And the voice actor for Snake actually was going to play Snake in the movie originally.
Originally, yeah.
oh well.
Which
This,
would've been
David Hayter, that
dope.
was yeah. He was also the
Guyver.
yeah.
Dark Hero 2. Guyver 2,
Mm.
Dark Hero. He was the Guyver.
well, I mean, I guess it's okay to say that Metal Gear is a movie in itself. So if they come out with an actual movie, it could work. But I mean,
I'm with it. It'd be better than Max Payne. Ooh,
Oh.
shots fired.
ooh, don't say
Ooh,
Shots
right there.
fired.
you ain't gotta say go there.
Sorry, Mark Wahlberg.
You're supposed to be killing people on live.
Sorry, Marky Mark.
Oh man, you didn't have to say that. You did, but you didn't have to say that.
Now, here's the thing. He was fine in the movie. The movie was just bad.
Right.
He did a great job. He was Max Payne, but everything else around it was bad.
They just don't know. They don't. I don't know.
It was too early for that.
Yeah.
And Max Payne had more of a cult following back then when they did
Yeah.
it. So
Right.
it wasn't like a major like, oh, we've been asking for this movie. This was like, hey, what property can we license that they won't overcharge us for?
Yeah.
What don't Disney own? I want to make a movie. What don't Disney have?
Man, look. I mean, yeah, that was a bad one. Doom was another bad one.
Yeah, but they about to try again.
I don't. Oh shit. Well.
Doom has happened how many times? Because there was another one that's on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to stop.
It was bad.
Doomsday. Okay, it's ended.
That's a different movie.
I'm not. It should have been that movie then, because you should never come back with that again.
Man.
But on the other hand, talking about movies start with D, we got Dune coming out again.
Yeah.
Right.
And that actually looked like it's gonna be good.
Man, we'll see.
And they're giving Jason Momoa knives in it. Just as long as he stabs some people, I'm all good with it.
We'll see. We'll see.
He got a blade in his hand in the movie. It's gonna be good for me.
Right. Man. Well, speaking of music and gaming, and a lot of times it's an experience that goes hand in hand. Even from just like the early days, like just Super Mario, Donkey Kong. You know what I'm saying? Like music. Sometimes you can just vibe along with it. But what I want to talk about, like this episode, is basically music and gaming. The sound of gaming, and let's talk about like what's your favorite soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? In gaming. You know what I'm saying?
Now, we talking original music, or we talking about music that's been licensed for it?
I mean, hold
Why
on.
not? Why not both?
No, you know what I'm saying? Right. Let me get to that.
I'm sorry.
You just jumping ahead like give a brother a chance.
Sorry, I thought you asked me a question.
Well,
I was trying to get some clarification.
Well, hey, but look, I mean, damn it, look. But you know what though? That is a good question, because there is a difference. There's music that's specifically made for the game, and there's also music that's licensed to the game, which actually I found that some of my favorite songs I found by playing a video game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
True
something
story.
I want to talk about too. Like, man, what are some songs that you have basically found by playing a video game, and it's basically been included into your playlist, pretty much. So let's start off with like the favorite game soundtrack, original music. You know what I'm saying? Music that's made for the game. Like what y'all got?
I'm gonna let Comedic go on this one. You gotta let him go first to make sure I ain't pick the same thing he picked.
I don't know if you go pick the same thing I picked.
Oh, you probably not.
But for this one, I'm gonna go with Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh,
classic.
You coming in? You coming in hot? You just no.
Coming in hot.
Oh, okay. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
All right, out swinging.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a instant classic soundtrack though.
Man, look. What was the what was some of the levels on that?
Green Hill Zone.
Oh, that's your favorite?
Green Hill Zone. That's the one. Like when you bring up Sonic game and music, damn near everybody go Green Hill Zone. It's
that was the first level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, it's the most recognizable song from that for a lot of people.
Like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how that sounds. Like, I'll figure it out later. But
that's
another dope Easter egg in the Sonic movie.
Oh yeah,
I still haven't watched that.
I still ain't watched that.
I don't know why. Because I looked, I was like, yeah, this. And quarantine hit, and I was like, I forgot.
It's stuff people gotta like. If you're fans of the games, you gotta like really listen for. Like they stay in Green Hill.
That might be the move tonight.
Yeah, I think I'll just
like the Green Hill song be playing and stuff.
Yeah, okay. But
that's some good fan services, especially for a movie that actually listened to the fans. They let their first trailer out and Sonic looked like trash, and the internet said no, and they said, "We got it, we got you, we heard you, we got you, and we're fixing it right now." And then they re-released that trailer. We was like, "Yes, more of this."
Yeah. Hey, my joint was Chemical Plant though.
Man, for real.
Chemical Plant was the next level basically.
Yeah, there was a second level. Wasn't
it? Yeah. I feel like this is a trend in Sonic games. It's like that second level is always lit.
That joint hit.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, oh man, we in the game now. You know what I'm saying? So, uh,
Mystic Cave was another one for me.
yeah,
Hey, it was some hits on that joint.
yeah, yeah. Man, that's some good
That's a
choices,
real soundtrack.
Yeah.
right?
Some solid hits on that.
Man, shout out to man, what was the name of the guy that made the music? Mm,
Good question.
that's a good question.
You know what? They be leaving me. Only thing I be knowing is that Michael Jackson helped out on Sonic 3.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
I didn't learn it until like later I was somewhere in like 19 and on, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it as a kid though. But the name Michael Jackson is so generic. Everybody got a couple Michael Jacksons where they from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hell, we got a friend. That's his middle name and last name.
Right. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
One of our
So-
best homies.
I'm sitting there like, nah, that ain't like that ain't Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
Well-
saw a little gaming documentary, and they mentioned it.
So it looks like the composer is Masto Nakamura.
Yeah. Yeah. He did all the Sonic games. And like like, you know, if you think about the just the way that the music sounds and think about the technology at that time. Like it's nothing like this what we got now, what we got, you know what I'm saying, SSL boards and NPC machine. Like you
It
could
was
do
all
everything
me.
on an iPad, you know what I'm saying? You could do everything on a computer. You can make any type of music, but think about the technology that he had to use where it actually sounded like something that you would listen to
Right.
if it wasn't in the game. You know what I'm saying? And at least enough to where it was like, oh yeah, this is dope. I can listen to this because I listen to the game and music in
I
my
do
spare
too.
time. Right?
Right.
Go to YouTube, like man, let me pull up this real quick.
Not just zone sometimes, man. Like just
Yeah,
It seems like that would be really good high.
yeah,
Pop your edible, listen to some Sonic. Bring back memories.
right.
Probably gonna see the colors. We don't know.
Hey, look.
Shut up.
Yeah, this is not the platform for that.
Hey man, it's part of gaming culture.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. What you got,
Mario is
Canis?
selling pills.
Shut up. Actually, mine was Vector Man, the first one.
Oh, I never played Vector Man.
Oh, the game was so fun. I really wish they would bring that back.
Hey, look, you could footwork off that intro song.
It straight up was like a techno hip hop vibe through that whole soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like straight up, like it kind of had that music that kind of helped you press the action. And like you felt like you're supposed to keep moving the whole time because the music was on.
Right.
I got to keep moving. I'm gonna die if I stand still. That's what it's gonna be. But yeah, Vector Man was it. That's actually one of my favorite old school games too.
For sure.
Yeah, I never
The
played. I
soundtrack
saw
just made
it.
spectacular.
I saw it plenty of times, but I never.
And there, if I remember right, there were only two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be another one on a Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, yep.
Then it got pushed up to PS2.
I think it was two.
But it never that never came of it.
Didn't happen. Bring it back.
Right.
Run it back.
Interesting. I gotta check that out because I never really played the game, so I never really heard the soundtrack. So
But it's definitely worth a listen.
yeah. I can check that out. I think for myself. Oh, was you done with your?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I need to get it off my chest.
Right. You know what, man? I gotta go with Streets of Rage 2.
Another classic.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh,
go
yeah.
with I gotta go Streets of Rage 2 because I mean, first of all, the way that the soundtrack is set up, like just from the opening credits, like it basically sounds like a movie.
It
You know
felt
what
like
I'm
an 80s movie, like for real.
Yeah, and just from the opening, the scene, and then even down to when you select your characters, like the music was always just bumping. You know what I'm saying? So
Like for real. You knew Dolph Lundgren was Axel. You knew it was
Man.
like this was an 80s flick for real. Like then the music just helped push that though.
it did. and then like the first level, it's called Go Straight. Like it's basically
Is that the
dance
street or the bar?
techno, huh?
Is that the street or the bar? I'm trying to
The
remember which one.
street,
Okay,
the
okay,
street, the bar,
okay,
the bar is after that.
okay. All right.
But yeah, but like basically when you get to the stage one, and it's like dun, 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 dun. I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? You basically vibing along, and then I would literally sit there and like go to the option. I think you can go to the options menu and actually play the
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
Same with Sonic. You know what I'm saying? So uh man, it's just the different styles of music that you hear on the game, like Go Straight and what's the other level? Like in the bar. It was like a hip hop jazz feel, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then like the Dreamer stage where it kind of went back to the dance electronic techno type style, you know what I'm saying? The style of music was very broad. You know what I'm saying? It was all up tempo though.
yeah.
So it basically, it was a side what do you call the type of game? Like side uh
Um, Side scroller beat 'em, I
yeah, there
think.
you go. So it's like side scroller beat 'em, and like it basically it kept you into the game, you know, and like I will literally like I've seen so many uh recreations on YouTube for like people actually like recreating the music and or singing along with it, like what I'm saying, making it up themselves, like 'cause it's just an epic soundtrack.
Yeah,
It's a video with a cat playing piano in like in a mall. He
Right.
played that joint, and everybody stopped. Like, wait a minute! What? And you saw the real gamers that was there. They turned around, like,
Right. Oh, what is that the
what?
bar scene?
How you do that?
hey,
Do
you
it
know
again.
what? Hey, for real, shouts out to some of them like the people doing like the remixes and stuff.
Yeah.
It
I
was
just
like
saw
OC remix. They actually got on doing stuff like that on like YouTube and
oh,
everything.
okay.
And they did the, the soundtrack for Sonic Mania.
Ah,
Oh, that's dope.
Like Sega found them and
that bread.
yeah,
Hey, look,
I want some Sega money.
cause I saw the music for the first stage. Somebody had posted on TikTok.
Oh,
So I like that's how epic that game the music for that game is.
yeah.
Like it's and the game came out like what 92,
Two,
yeah, like 92, 93.
something like that.
Yeah, and that like that's just a lot of times you're able to find good music, in gaming. And like so that's game like that's music, like original music for the game. But it's also uh you know music that's licensed for a game that necessarily wasn't made for the game, but it was made for the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, like what are some what are some of your favorite like licensed music?
okay, so here's the crazy part for me because my favorite licensed music and my favorite licensed song, two completely different
Okay.
games. Favorite
Yeah.
licensed soundtrack, I'm gonna go with Vice City
Okay.
All
I,
right.
yeah.
because you had a
okay.
solid mix in there, especially with the old school jams. I would get in the car in Vice City and just listen to that, just driving around. I wouldn't do no missions.
I should
Straight
have.
up Zapper Roger, like for real. I'm
No missions. Just listen to music.
You know what though? I
I'm
should have
cruising.
put out a disclaimer and said we can't use GTA series because I feel like GTA is too easy.
I didn't pick San Andreas.
Well, okay, but like I could have picked San Andreas
That's why I didn't pick it, because I
Right.
thought you might pick.
right, but it's it's
I know
too
that's your
easy,
favorite.
though.
I know that's the real favorite.
Yeah, but that's still too easy though. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
But favorite song is actually called "The Heavy."
Okay.
It's the intro.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
intro song from Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
The joint to come
Really?
in.
Hey, that
This ain't
joint,
no
You just played
place
that.
for no hero. That
Yeah.
joint- yeah. That's
Yeah.
hey,
the
that
name of the
song
song
hit
is "The
though.
Heavy."
Okay.
That's my favorite song that's been like licensed song that's been used in the video game.
Yeah, I like they soundtrack for real. Like
Matter of fact, it's even a CeeLo remixed that joint
yeah.
back
Really?
in the day.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what for the longest I thought it was CeeLo's song.
Yeah.
It turned out, I'm like, oh, he did a remix. Okay, gotcha. Like it. But it sound like something CeeLo would make. So I didn't question it at all when somebody told me this. Well, CeeLo did that. Are you right? And I looked it up. No, but I like his version also.
Right.
But yeah, the heavy is my joint. It's just like we played Borderlands 2 the other day, and I just kept saying, I'm in the mic. We on mic playing the game. I'm still ain't no play just randomly.
I'm like, that song hit though.
Yeah.
All while we playing the game. Something wrong with me sometimes. I really, it really
It
is.
is. It's okay.
I'm okay with it. That's all that matters.
You all right.
Somebody like it.
Yeah. Somebody somewhere. What you got, Comedic?
Let's see, I got to change mine.
Okay.
But for real, we go favorite license song is actually the Police Knots theme song. It was used on Metal Gear Solid 1.
Okay. I know what you're talking about.
As soon as you pop it in, the first songs you hear,
Yeah.
they dun, 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 dun. Like that joint, that's actually from an anime.
Yeah.
That's from a 1980s anime.
Okay.
As soon as I'm like, I know what you're talking about. I heard it in my head as soon as you said made the reference. Oh yeah. I like that.
And I just always thought that was like a dope way to start off that the whole thing that is Metal Gear. It was like low chill, and then you drop in right there in Alaska. And it was like I just thought the whole thing just flowed and fit nice.
Yeah, and then later on, mayhem ensues.
Right.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Shoot. My favorite licensed game song for a game is actually more recent now. D'Angelo, Unshaken for the Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah.
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 That's a nice one though.
Yeah. And look, I'm gonna
It
tell you,
fit perfectly too.
yeah, dude. And the crazy thing is, my first choice was originally before that song came out was from the Metal Gear Solid series, Snake Eater, the actual
Yeah.
song for Snake Eater,
Oh, okay.
because she sung the
Snapped
hell out of
on
that
it,
song.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it felt like,
It was like gravitas in that.
Yeah,
song. Like,
yeah.
You had to use the big words. Like she hit.
she hit that one. You know what I'm saying? But then all of a sudden, this song comes out, and it's like it happens at a part of the game where you're actually like like you're traveling by horse, um, and it's like really foggy out, and you had to go very far. And all of a sudden, you just start hearing this singing, like this low, you know, melodic singing. And all of a sudden, it gets a little bit louder, and it's like, oh wait, that's D'Angelo. And it just gets a little bit louder, and the song comes in, and the guitar coming. I was like, I honestly did not want to. I wanted to make sure that where I was going, I didn't get there too fast. You know, like that's how dope the song was. I was like, oh, this is wow. You know what I'm saying? But then if I had to go favorite licensed song soundtrack with licensed music, that's not that's not GTA.
Disclaimer on it. It's not
Not GTA.
everybody.
NBA Street Volume 2.
Is that the one that had Troy on there?
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I give props to just the music went well with the actual gameplay.
Yeah.
And I gotta, shout out to Just Blaze for making a lot of those original beats for, what I'm saying, the gameplay. Like it just it made it that much better.
Yeah.
But then you also had like the song with like Benny Siegel and Freeway, or the song with Nate Dogg, or like it was just a good soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm jealous now. Your pick was better than mine.
Okay, that's
I
all
like
right.
yours better. Good job. Good job.
All right. So
I'm gonna steal that.
man, well, and look, I gotta give MLB the show, MLB 07, the show specifically. Like that was my runner up, because that introduced me to like My Chemical Romance, and who else was that? Rat-a-tat, and like I was like, vibing out to this song. Like I didn't even know about none of this music until I played the game. So
See, my problem for a while was I had to actually start listening to the music in games. Sometimes when I would play, I would mute and play music that I
right,
like, just play it, pop an album in I wanted to listen to and just vibe out on my own.
right.
And then they start, they upgraded the music. I was like, oh, okay, I like these songs a little more.
See, I still do that, but I complete the game first, and I like to
Okay.
actually listen to the whole music and everything.
Cause
Then when I run back through it, I got my little playlist. I'll be shooting people to and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it was many a day I used to, like, back in the day, pop on my headphones and game and just zone out. I killed a lot of people to DMX. That's all I'm saying. Online in video games.
Shout out to DMX.
For real.
Man, still
Yeah.
can't believe that one. That was still crazy.
I mean, when you mention the DMX, you got to mention Def Jam Vendetta.
Yeah.
Like, can we
Man.
And that had, solid soundtrack. Just off the fact that the characters in the game was the actual rappers, so you had their songs in the game.
Right.
It was always a
Almost.
hit.
One made me mad.
Which one?
Bone Crusher. They didn't have his Never Scared, and you can't tell me
That
you was
been-
not
that was
expecting
perfect.
it.
I was definitely expecting.
He hit the
Wow.
stage just
I am not-
and you was supposed to hear that song and you didn't.
They didn't
I
have
was
that.
mad. I was mad.
Yeah, that was the miss.
That was the only
That was
thing
the
I was
one
mad
miss.
at about that game. Gameplay solid. The soundtrack, you ain't got nothing bad to say about the soundtrack except for that song wasn't on it.
And we're talking about
That's
Def,
it.
Just to clarify, Def Jam Vendetta,
Not Icon.
Not
Icon.
Icon.
Yeah.
Vendetta was great.
Right.
Icon,
And
meh.
They've been pushing for that game in order to be to basically
To come
reboot
back.
it. Yeah, to come back.
Please do.
I would look forward to that.
I'm down with it on the next gen.
I want to know who's handling controls and stuff, because if they keep going the Icon route, I don't want to see it.
Oh, absolutely not.
No, at this point,
If they improve it, if they improve on 2 and all of that and stuff, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, Icon it was too it was just too experimental. I guess like like do a combo to the beat
Like
and
sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
right.
Right.
But you know how things are.
I know you got to test stuff out and see
Yeah.
how it
So
feel.
look, if y'all go do Def Jam, bring back Aki. That's all I'm saying. They call Sin Sophia now. You can just reach out and call.
Oh yeah, true.
That's it.
Bring it back. Run it
Bring back the reason why it was good.
Because we wasted many hours on that game.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We looked up like,
Yeah.
it's nighttime now. When did this happen? The sun went down? Cool. All right. Keep playing? Yeah.
Basically. So those some good choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I respect it.
You gonna have to.
What's the name of the show?
Right. Respect my gamer.
Hey, man,
Respect them.
I said, I guess I respect it.
You sound like you was questioning it a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? It sounded like you was questioning it.
Hey man, you gotta question life sometimes. That's how you know you live.
You do, but you don't question life here.
That's what keep your juices flowing. You gotta keep it moving, people.
Don't keep them flowing here. They stop here. But no, that's what's up, man. Those some good choices for favorite songs, favorite licensed songs, favorite original song. Wait, or did we do original song? We did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite soundtrack, original music, and licensed music. What else? Anything else?
I mean, honestly, on the gaming type music setup, I'm just gonna say this right now. I got artists on each side of me. I feel like we need to target that.
Really?
Oh, we need to target that for sure. I mean, honestly, a good bridge into that could be, we just recently got news of Twitch. Gaming platform actually putting real focus on music.
Yeah.
Not just people, DJing on there and they've been letting them get away with it. Like actually focusing on that as a actual venue and avenue. How do you feel about that as an artist?
I feel like as an artist, that's
and how do you feel about it as a gamer?
Well, the thing is, a lot of people, when they play the game, and they go live on Twitch, it's like it's already set up to where you can Twitch had like some licensed music that you can use and play in the background. You know what I'm saying? And then more and more you start to see that people will go on to Twitch, not necessarily like promoting their gaming. You know what I'm saying? I know a producer that, he goes live on Twitch like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And he's actually just like going through music and creating beats, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I think it feels like it's a less crowded space in a different way than like Instagram and Facebook or even Twitter. It just feels like, hey, look, Twitch, this is a gaming platform, or like it's primarily a gaming platform. So it feels like people that who don't really have an interest in gaming, they're not gonna jump over to Twitch as much. So it feels a little less crowded. Am I making sense? Like it
Yeah,
didn't.
No, it makes total sense.
right.
Yeah.
Makes
So
perfect sense.
by them doing
It's definitely a more focused platform.
right.
Right.
So
Instagram is all over the place. It's people on there that got pages for their bird.
right. Exactly. And so like
Watch Pogly eat.
if we're going back to the MySpace days, you already know that,
Wow.
right? I mean, look, let's go there.
Nice.
MySpace
Yeah.
was created for the purpose of music, the artist, and then it got taken over by anything and everything.
Right.
To the point of people didn't know the original focus of MySpace.
Exactly.
Right.
It was for music, yes, food.
Right. But and I understand,
Never
like,
knew.
but then you look at something like Facebook, which was ironically something that was created for you to like link with, people that you went to school with
Right.
and this and that.
You used to
But
need a college email address.
right. You know what I'm saying? But then when you look at how it is now, it's used much differently. Instagram was primarily used for like, people that took pictures of photography and things
Show
like
us
that.
pictures of your life so we can pretend we care.
But now you can obviously see it's much different.
Mostly cat photos.
Now is if you didn't put it on Instagram, was it real?
Exactly.
If it ain't on IG, is it real?
Right.
Yeah, it's still real. I just don't want you to see my whole life.
Right.
Right. And then Twitter was a black hole from the beginning, and it's still a black hole. So,
So some
And-
things stay the same.
Yeah,
Twitter can be very toxic.
oh yeah,
Hey,
toxic. Yeah,
leave me alone. And don't be looking at my tweets from 10 years ago. They're gonna look the same they do now.
right.
Look, I forgot my Twitter password.
You ain't got nothing.
Well, yeah. So
Twitter was
like,
like 2 phones ago.
when you look at Twitch, man, it just feels like it was made, you know what I'm saying, for the gaming community in mind.
I mean, especially with the partnership they did with DistroKid too.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So it's
like,
like they were definitely setting up for this.
right. So now that you have a category strictly dedicated to music, since then I've looked up and I see a lot of DJs like streaming their sets. I've seen beat makers. I've seen guitar play. Like,
Funny enough, Deion Cole just did a couple test streams over there.
Yeah,
Came over from IG and switched over to Twitch to do a couple tests to see if he was gonna switch it.
right. And you're not gonna get shut down. At least from what I understand, like that was the issue on Instagram, where it's like,
it's and Instagram it's always a little hypocrisy with them. They let certain people do it and certain people they stop. Like D Nice, they give him no problems. Questlove, no problem. Deion Cole, who's a comedian, gave him no problems. He contacted somebody, they said cool. They ain't touch him once.
My DJ,
let me go on there as a rap.
It's a rap. Oh no, who you're not bringing anybody. Then
you don't have enough followers to do this,
right?
Like I'm trying to get followers, so that's why I'm doing this.
Exactly. So at least with this, yeah, at least with this, it'll give people a chance to express themselves.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and in a much safer environment. That's the hope. And
well,
so
I feel because to me the Twitch community is already a little more friendly. I want to say,
right.
Just from the streams I watch and streaming on there, it's like, and the Twitch supporters are a little more friendly. They're a little less likely to, hop in there and just troll you.
Yeah, the comment section look
there's a lot less 50 Cents over there.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to King Troll 50 Cent. He's hilarious, but that boy, that's the king of the trolls right there. He be out here.
Right.
They be trolling people on his own show for what? They work for you. Leave him alone. Trolling babies. He's just terrible. But I'm terrible too because I laugh at it.
I mean, he needs something to do between downtime between making shows and things like that.
Downtime between counting all this money.
Right. Count all that money.
I
So all
want them
that
type of
bread.
problems.
Well, more
I'm
money,
bored.
more
Let me go
problems.
bother
Though.
people.
Yeah, well, what they say, more money, more problems. So it ain't like it's. But I can see what you're saying with that.
Yeah, man. You're gonna have problems. Have those type of problems.
Right. So
I have access so I can do what I feel like type of problems. As long as it don't hurt nobody.
yeah.
No, little hurt internet feelings ain't all that. You can delete the comment. Or stay out the comments altogether.
Right. Yeah, please stay out the comments
I don't
section.
even read YouTube comments for real.
Oh no, stay out the YouTube comments altogether. They are the worst stuff in there.
No, I don't know. I feel like Twitter is giving YouTube a run for their money.
Oh, with Twitter, see, Twitter is only comments for the most part. It's about the comments,
Right.
So they're gonna absolutely be worse. They're all about the comments over there.
Yeah, like YouTube, it gets a little better because it depends on, like the channel that you're following.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You'll get a better balance. But
I
like,
will say, just about any channel on YouTube, you go about 20 comments down, and it just go, what did they do to you? Why are you so angry at this little girl? She just opening toys. Jesus Christ! Like, do you know, like,
Man, like the main comments and the you know what I hate on YouTube?
What's that?
You get about like 30 comments down or something, and somehow there's always this like African witch doctor that can cure something.
He be on every channel.
Right. I'm like, how are you typing this fast?
And clearly you don't know what you're doing because you're still doing this and nobody has accepted your challenge.
Right.
I'll try it. No, I'm good. It's like that Nigerian prince everybody used to get their email from back in the day. Send me this money, I'll send you millions. No, thank you. I don't know who you are and I don't trust you. You're not getting access to my computer so that you can take all my stuff.
Well, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it, like as you mentioned earlier, like we are artists and gamers at the same time. So I think it's something that we should definitely explore. Any artist that that's doing their thing, Twitch is a good platform to basically tap into.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm starting doing vibe checks on that joint. I'm just gonna log in. I'm vibing out to this today. Come join me.
Yeah. That's good. I mean,
listening to new artists today. Come join me.
Right. So I think it'd be a good place where you can you could find, especially in this time, during these times, like, the clubs might not, open back up fully. You know what I'm saying? So until then, shoot, go on Twitch and find you a DJ.
Yeah, this might not be a popular opinion, but the clubs will stay closed forever. If it's up to me.
Hey.
I have never liked them. I've always gone because somebody else was going. It's my birthday. Come to this. Why? Can I meet you afterwards? I don't want to do it.
Well, now you can meet them on Twitch.
Man, send me the link. That's all I feel now.
Right.
Send me a link.
Yeah, that's interesting though. What else we got? We are. Yeah, what else we got?
Oh, that was it for the main docket.
Y'all seen Invincible, new animated series?
Just finished.
What y'all think? I still haven't tapped in.
Should we talk about it yet? Then?
But I mean,
I will say go ahead and check it out.
I want to give spoilers so bad.
Oh, shut up. No, shut the hell up.
That's why
wait. Question.
We can do a spoiler.
Wait.
List.
Wait. I just want to know, what do you know about Invincible first? Like, before I say anything.
I'm gonna put it like this. I'm getting ready to rewatch it.
Nothing.
Damn.
Nothing.
See, now then I don't want to say.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna put it like this.
What
I'm gonna
about
give you a disclaimer on it already.
Uh-huh.
Robert Kirkman is the creator of the comic book.
Oh, never mind.
Walking Dead.
I already know.
Already is one of you. So you already know if you get attached to anybody, just be careful.
Okay.
Protect your heart. Protect your heart. Protect your feelings.
So your feelings aren't invincible.
Absolutely not.
After you
I
watch
will
Invincible.
say one of the coldest things about the show is the title screen of the main character is Invincible, right? Every single episode, they do a way to segue into it on the intro
He's
of them
going
getting
to
ready to say the name, and he just bring the title screen up and splatter blood across it.
Wow.
It's I mean, the best way to show the title for a show I've ever seen in my life.
Well, check out Invincible. Also check out what's Yasuke?
Yasuke.
Yasuke.
And now that I didn't start that yet. I'm starting that this weekend.
Shout out to Flying Lotus, who basically did the score for that.
And that is also from the creator of that is actually a black animator.
Right.
And they've
right.
done Castlevania.
Oh yeah,
And,
it's the same animation house.
And Blood of Zeus, the whole team.
Which Castlevania's new season just dropped too. Gotta watch that. Season 4 just dropped on Netflix.
I just saw episode 1, and it's nice so far.
I've been waiting.
I gotta pick my days. I gotta get some structure.
Well, here's the thing for Castlevania, I can't watch season 4 yet because somebody wants to watch it now, and they have watched nothing. So now I'm like, okay, well, I guess we starting over.
She ain't even seen Alucard go crazy
she
yet
ain't
with the
seen
dolls.
It. I was 100% surprised that she hadn't seen it because we usually like link up on watching the same type of anime for sure. We have binged quite a few animes in our day. So it's like she put me onto old school and I ain't never heard of. And I was like, oh, that was dope as hell. But yeah, I'm gonna end up rewatching it to get to season 4, which I'm actually okay with.
Right.
Because Castlevania was dope. They did it so well. And Blood of Zeus was definitely spectacular. Waiting for season 2 of that.
Yeah.
I heard about that one.
Yeah, I watched it twice.
Yeah, that's a nice one to check out too, right there.
Yeah, I watched it twice. It got renewed for season 2 like 3 days after it dropped on Netflix.
Right. Like they saw what the numbers did already.
And Invincible's been renewed for season 2 and 3.
Already. Oh, well, that makes sense.
You know, I'm hoping for. Well, I already told you what I was hoping for to happen since they got renewed.
Oh yeah. You can't talk about
it. Right.
I
ain't trying to say nothing because
somebody ain't
know nothing yet, but
gave him 3 months. He ain't watched none. He been busy though.
I've been having to catch him like one episode.
Yeah, you legit just finished it. I was the only one that was watching it as it was coming out.
I ain't had the time.
I got to do it. Every Friday night. I was like, wait. I'm sorry, I can't.
Now stuff kept coming up. Something just life been lifing.
Because you know what it was.
That's gonna be a shirt.
Life been lifing.
No, nobody do it till we do it.
Yeah, we got it on video. They got it on video. See, what you need to understand is that trademark stuff means something sometimes, but it really means who does it first. If you do it first, you got proof that you came up with the conception of the idea first, you usually can win that battle.
It's right here on video.
There you go.
Life be life.
Life be life.
Trademark, respect my game.
Life be life and games be gaming.
Right.
I wish I had been able to trademark niggas be nigging because niggas be nigging. Niggas gonna nig every time. You let niggas alone, they gonna nig. Niggas gonna nig.
Waiting for our special guest of this episode. He is a producer extraordinaire. He's also a dope lyricist, even though he don't want to be rapping no more. Yeah. What's good?
What's up, fellas?
Building.
Yeah, Ill Brown is in the building as our special guest for this episode. Man, Ill Brown, just go ahead and briefly tell people like a little bit about yourself. Where you from? What do you do? How tall is your hair?
It's very tall, man. From the south side of Chicago originally, man. Wild Hunters, Terrortown. What up? Got into music to get out the streets, along with sports. Former pro football player and all that. And a very, very competitive gamer. Although I don't get a chance to play as much as I like to these days, I'm still handing out pumpkin heads on them sticks.
You gonna have to hop on with us, Sam. We've been starting to game together a little more.
I'm with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I got every system, man. Xbox, PS4, PS5, Series S, Series X, Switch, PC, Neo Geo, whatever.
want to be like ill when I grew up.
Right. Then fucking Neo Geo. The fuck.
I got an OG Neo Geo, man. I ain't pulled it out in a minute, man.
That's a for real gamer right there. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Man, I had them cartridges, man, was $200 back in the day, man. I used to have to go through some major begging and chores to get a game. Like basically got a game a year.
Mhm.
So I mastered the fuck out of that game. Like I remember just begging my brother and my mom, whoever would listen.
Yeah.
Man, I need 8-man. I need Samurai Showdown. I need you know what I'm saying? I need Metal Slug. I need
Them SNK joints was.
you already know, man.
I
Neo
would
Geo.
still play Metal Slug to this day. Like
All day long.
You know I still play Samurai Showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got a new one that's on PS4 that's fire, man. I'm giving out work with Hanzo, man. Whoever won it.
Yeah, that was my favorite character.
Yes. Well, speaking of all-time games, like what's your all-time favorite game?
Oh man, that's the easy one, man. That have to be anything Street Fighter 2 related.
Okay.
All time, man. I'll give you top 3 real quick, man. It's Street Fighter, anything Final Fantasy, I love it.
Okay.
Anything Resident Evil, I love it, man. Those my 3. Sports games are just, you know what I mean? You either play them or you don't, man. I don't really feel like, because it's one every year, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
So sports games, I just play sports games. But, title-wise, man, those are my 3 right there. Street Fighter, anything Street Fighter, I'm with it. Anything Final Fantasy, I'm with it. Anything Resident Evil, I'm with it.
That's what's up.
Word.
And if they keep up this Ghost of Tsushima shit, I'm with that. I'm all the way with that.
Shout out to that game. Shout out to the Ghost of Tsushima. Like that's.
Did you start playing it?
I did.
Finally.
I did start playing it.
Here's the terrible part. I bought the game, had not played it. It was still sitting in the box. Ja was like, well, let me see it then. I'm like, cool.
Yeah. And
8 months later, he played it.
right.
I was like, we terrible.
Man,
Not the same.
wildin', bro. Like, I made sure I set aside a little time for that one, man. That's the first game on PS4 that I got the platinum trophy for, man. Completely finished the game. You know what I'm saying? And I got to go back and do the plus mode when when I get a little free time, man. But that Ghost of Tsushima, man, they need to come. That can be the next great series, man. I hope. And with that whole era, they got a lot of ammunition to keep that going. So I hope it's a sequel and a prequel and a threequel, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I need all that.
Yes, sir. I mean, like, and any other game currently you playing? I know that game came out last year. So, like, anything else you currently playing?
Yeah, man. Me and my nephew gets busy on World War Z horde mode, trying to beat our previous best scores, man.
That is fun if you can get the right people playing it.
Yeah. If you get some people that's willing to listen and
follow directions so we can survive this.
Yeah, man. I like to fashion it like if this was a real zombie apocalypse, man. If we don't communicate, we gonna die, man. So that's how we play. Like we didn't got through.
It's definitely key on that joint.
Okay.
Oh man, we didn't eclipse 40 hordes, man. We trying to get to like 50 and then we gonna retire, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I think my max has been 30 so far.
Yeah, it's tough.
As I've been able to get, and that was with playing with random people. So if I can get an actual squad together, I think I can.
Oh, you gotta come with us, bro. Like that's all we need. That's all we need. And somebody ain't gonna lag out.
Right. Oh well, look, I just upgraded my speed, so I'm all good.
Oh yeah, that's a must, bro. Like that'd be crazy. Like, cause you'll be killing. Have a whole little formula going in there. Somebody lag out and it's over with. You get one of them bots, it's over. You're gonna die.
You literally end up with a gap in your defense.
Over with.
You cannot return from.
Yeah, because the bots ain't gonna buy no you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna buy no mortars, they not gonna buy no electrical grids, they not gonna buy no, you know what I'm saying?
They gonna sit there and shoot 3 zombies and die.
Yeah. The one thing they gonna do is die. That's what I know.
They give you 10 kills before they die.
Yeah.
10, and with a horde coming at you, 10 don't mean nothing. 10 is half of one with a horde.
It's like an NPC.
Yeah, it's
like that.
The way they run at you. Like the movie World War Z, the game straight up, them zombies run at you just like that. They climb
Dog.
each other to traverse stuff to get to you and everything. They come at you intense. So you
See,
got to be ready and move together.
as a huge fan of Left 4 Dead series, I'm actually glad those developers found another situation.
Yeah.
No, that stopped at the 2.
Yeah, that was it. They don't make three third parts. So
Oh, okay.
Valve, that's the developer. They don't make third parts, man. So the guys who was working with Valve, the guys who really make the game, Valve is just a publisher. They went and got with somebody else, and now on PS5 they're gonna drop Back for Blood in October. It was supposed to come out in 2 weeks, which really pissed me off because man, I'm all about killing zombies, man, and it pissed me off because I was really expecting that game in June, early June. Like I think the original release date was June 6th. A lot of PS5 titles got pushed back, man.
Yeah.
I guess not enough people got them. They're just sitting in some freaking goofy ass hoarder's garage and shit.
Yep.
Gee, I wonder why
Man.
they bringing them out like
Man, look, the first off, them
like a food truck and shit.
those joints be showing up on StockX.
They everywhere, bro. StockX.
3Gs.
And like ain't nobody going. If you just
Pillars selling the gang of them.
yeah, Pillars be having them.
Pillar.
Yep.
And look, and doubling, tripling the price when they was dropping it.
Yeah, they foul for that stuff too, man. That's why I don't wear their clothes, man. Out here taking advantage of the people, bro. Like,
Right.
hey, if you get me for a couple hundred extra, I could rock with that. But you ain't finna double up on me, man. I'll wait it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
And eventually, I
eventually,
don't have one right now.
Yep.
exactly.
I'll wait. I'm good.
Chilling, right. Well, so basically the discussion that we're having on this episode is basically like the sound of gaming. So we're talking about like gaming music, saying soundtracks, so
Without a doubt.
basically like we was talking about our favorite game and soundtrack original music and also game and soundtrack like with licensed music. You know what I'm saying? So do you have any like favorite game soundtracks that you vibe with?
I mean, this is low key like cheat code, but I mean, man, Def Jam,
Yeah.
Fife NY,
We was
all that
just
stuff.
talking about that.
I'm just throwing it out there to say, that's not even fair because they had access to
Bangers.
I mean, come on, man. That just was unfair, man. But if I gotta go original BGM music,
Yeah.
One of the coldest ones I think, man, on some sound design shit is the Devil May Cry series.
Yo.
Man, one of my favorite game series of all time.
Yo.
I'm surprised I didn't say it.
Yeah, the Devil May Cry series is like that.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the pacing of the game is already dope. It's like you just this badass, you Dante or you Virgil, whoever you know what I'm saying, you playing with, and it just fits, man. Like it's this frenetic pace. The music is, you know what I'm saying, like almost punk, but you know what I'm saying. It just works, man. And like, and then when you're doing the combos, man, like it's just certain little nuances. I know how sometimes the music swells up, or it's just crazy how they did that, man. Like that's something that I would love to work on myself, man. As somebody who has done video game music and film scoring and stuff.
Well, tell us about that. Like, is it hard to transition from producing, making beats for like artists, to doing like background music and soundtracks and things like that for yourself? Like what's that transition like? How's it different?
It's actually easier, man, because artists, they're creative, they're sensitive about their work, and there's a lot of ego involved, man. You know what I'm saying? Like artists want a really specific vibe or whatever, whereas when you're scoring for a video game and like whatever the concept is for that particular scene, that stage, whatever character, is very particular.
Right.
So it's easier to like just own in on a specific sound. Like if I know like maybe I'm doing some film scoring or for a video game that maybe it's a shooter, first person shooter, something like Call of Duty. I know I need, it's pretty simple. You know what I mean? Something that fits that energy.
Since we talked about gaming and music and gaming, we recently had that announcement about Twitch actually
Oh, I love it.
focusing on music.
Yeah.
How do
Yeah,
you
man.
feel about that as a great focus avenue for artists, especially now?
Well, I'm gonna piggyback off of that by saying this. If you have a certain amount of music out on Spotify, and I think a couple other digital distributors, but if you have a certain amount of playtime and music on Spotify, you Twitch will automatically make you an affiliate through a partnership they have with DistroKid as well. So you could jump right in and be an affiliate. Then building up your fan base is just putting in the work. But you automatically start out the gate an affiliate, which usually takes a little bit of time, to get on board with Twitch as an affiliate. So them transitioning into the music thing, man. Look, Twitch is they're on a collision course. Collision course with YouTube.
Yeah.
Whereas they not just, hey, we don't just want to host the gamers or these particular people that they want it all now. So they like, hey, people who are in the music, bring your content to us. We'll, let you juke this algorithm over here. So for cats like us who are gamers and musicians, perfect time to bridge the gap. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on Twitch. Let's do more gaming. But as opposed to, just sitting there gaming and laughing and joking, and let's have our music playing in the background. So the people who are watching could be like, hey, what song is that? And be like, oh, go over to my Twitch page and you could stream all my music, or I'm doing a session where I'm playing my album over here on my music page.
Yeah, it'd be perfect too, because like with Twitch, how you can set up to host a page when you're not online.
Exactly.
Put different artists that you rock with, host them when you're not on there. That way you putting new people onto their music.
Yep. And you already know where I'm going with this, man. I'm gonna go in a thread and nominate one of you guys to actually manage that.
Yeah, I already know. It's about to come through.
Yeah, man, because
have to
group chat energy.
I told you I get jumped in the damn group.
Now I got your back, man. We need to all hold each other accountable, man. Make sure we get this stuff done, because man, it's plenty of money out here, man.
Yeah, yes, sir. And honestly, because they especially for YouTube is just not creator friendly anymore.
It's not.
It's like literally
it's clout friendly.
Yeah, it's bots making decisions on demonetizing your stuff, and it takes forever for you to get a human to make an actual decision.
Yep.
You're sitting here in limbo without anybody telling you what you did.
Absolutely.
So it's like, what do you want? Like, Twitch is definitely more friendly to its creators.
Yeah, man, and that's ultimately where we need to go. You know what I mean? We need to go where it's easier to use, where we're being listened to as curators and content creators, and where our voices are getting respected and heard, and we're getting the feedback we deserve, man. Like YouTube is just completely robotic at this point, man. And it's still cool, of course. You know what I mean? You want to be able to, build your stuff everywhere. But I'm specifically rocking with what Twitch has got in place for content creators right now. And I know you guys are familiar with the homie Trox.
Yo, definitely. Shout out to the homie Trox.
Yeah, Trox is killing it on Twitch, man. He it's going up further and further, man. He's on there pretty much every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anytime he's making beats, he's making them on Twitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Trox actually kicked that off. We low-key pioneered all of that stuff, like, with the magnitude of literally thousands of people tuning in at a time. When me and Trox would go on the Team Backpack page and stream ourselves making beats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe have an hour session, 2 hour session. we made about 7 or 8 beats. You know what I mean? That's something we want to do anyway. But we got an audience. You know what I'm saying? We're building fans. We telling them people, hey, go follow my Twitter, go follow my IG, go hit me up on Twitch. I'll be over there doing something. So it's all about bridging the gap between all these platforms, man. But Twitch is making it really easy with them categorizing stuff. So people who want to go on there and look for music aren't going to get swamped by videos of friendly Frenchies and
a bunch of cleavage playing video games.
Right.
Exactly. 100%, man.
I think there was a head in this video, but I ain't seen it yet. What's happening
Yeah.
here?
And these people, I'm gonna just say people. They not even real gamers, man. Like they just, you know what I'm saying? Like you can tell people who are really into it for the culture of it, man, and for the love of it, and people who just like, you know what? I know I can get people to look at this shit if I just do this. You know what I'm saying?
I promise you, I say it all the time. If I just wanted to run up a check, I would take a certain female artist I know, sit her in front of the camera with her hands off screen, and I would play the game and let her talk to the people.
Do it.
If I just wanted to run up a check.
Right.
Do it.
I want to be the person actually doing it, interacting with the people. I haven't done it yet, but I might do another channel.
Hey, do a channel I got a cute chick and I'm gonna play the game while y'all look at her. Right. I would call the channel
have her be the host of the channel, and I'm just gonna play the game while y'all in the comments.
Yep, have it split screen, and how you can flip it is, you know what I'm saying. And I'm noticing a lot of content creators do this, and they be showing love to their moderators. But I'm noticing cats like I don't know if y'all familiar with Dante and cats like them. They moderators are starting to get a little more attractive. I'm noticing, like, hey,
they realize,
they're like, hey, you know what? Let's give the people some eye candy to look at while they in here, because they engaging with the moderator more than they are the host. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think we answering a lot of our own questions, man. Like, I think guys like us, man, we have so much integrity. It's like we refuse to adapt to the whole age-old phrase "sex sells." But hey, man, it's time, man. It's time to get in on this shit.
My shirt,
which is funny.
Take your shirt off, man.
Take off my shirt.
Grease your chest up and play.
I gotta get back in the gym before I take my shirt.
Yeah, whatever.
I gotta at least give me 4 of these 4-packs.
Look, man, I'm gonna use these camera tricks, man. I'm always make sure my shoulders like this.
Right.
Hey, they like shoulders, bro. They
Tracy Morgan can do it. I can.
You feel me? Why not? We can do it, man. Like, but yeah, man. Like, we know the answers to all these questions, man. It's just that we just got to stop caring, bro, and just pull the trigger on this stuff, because all these platforms are literally catering to us, and we're gonna be the one guy that's dying on that hill. Like, no, man, I refuse to put a pretty chick on my video because I wanted the content to be about me. Content still is going to be about you. You just need a draw, and that's
true.
Simply what it is, man. So, however we got to do it, let's do it, man.
We got a couple meetings to have tonight.
Yeah, that's simple, man. Like, hey, get a pretty face. Hey, they do it all the time, man. Like, look, you go on NFL Network, you rather look at Keyshawn Johnson face or you know what I'm saying? You rather look at, you know what I'm saying, Maurice Jones-Drew little stub looking ass, or you want to look at MJ Acosta. I want to look at MJ Acosta.
Yeah.
Like, shit. Sometimes I don't even be listening. Sometimes I feel so. Yeah, it ain't right. Everybody uses this. Look at ESPN. ESPN got at least 7 fine women working on the network right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
and only 3 of them actually know about sports. But since we were talking about creators in a different space, you have created on quite a few different platforms. Specifically, I want to talk about Noir Caesar Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
How did you start that up? What was the idea on that? I know, like me, you definitely got anime head. I am a self-proclaimed blurred and have no problems with saying that. I'm anime all day, every day, if possible.
You know what, man? Our motto over in ours, man. Just some cool niggas that happen to like anime and shit. Blurred culture, man, is dope. I guess you could pencil us in as blurs, I guess, but I don't really subscribe to that shit, man. I feel like, hey, man, I'm just a regular dude, and I just happen to like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you be online, bro, and it'd be a lot of gatekeepers under the blurred act, and they be bullying females who want to cosplay or be content creators, or say, hey, man, look, like I saw, and for the life of me, right? I might ruffle some feathers with this, but I don't ever give a fuck anyway. So,
Respect.
like Megan Thee Stallion, right? We've been trying to do a collaboration with her for, I guess you could say, a couple years now, right? And she runs right over to Crunchyroll, does a collaboration with them. Like, I mean, we got videos of Megan Thee Stallion wearing our merch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She is a video online with her watching anime. Talking with her fans about anime, while Platinum Chanel, the track that I produced for Dom Kennedy, is playing in the background. So she indirectly is rocking with us heavy, but she won't fully just come on board and be like, yo, I'm rocking with Noir Caesar, guys, go follow him. We're going to do some work together. It's like, we're always going to run to the white people, man.
And that's the crazy
And
thing about it. Like, as a black creator, you think you would be looking out for your
Right.
people.
man, especially when the shit we're going to do for you is doper than what they're trying to offer you.
And
You know what I'm saying?
What is it that you all do over there?
Well, we have a lot of things going on at Noir Caesar. We do merch with our sister company that we founded called Namiware.
Okay.
So we do anime street merch. We have Noir Caesar Studios, where we're a full service studio, animation music videos, animation projects, whatever you need. We have pretty much everything to offer that any of these other companies would offer. It's just the clout thing is I think the only missing ingredient for us, but that's about to change extremely soon. You guys will see very soon how that's going to change, but it's unfortunate, man, because we were dope before the clout, and it should be a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an advocate of working with somebody just because they black. I'm an advocate of working with somebody
That's dope.
because they're dope, and if they happen to be black, that's cool too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like the situation with Meg is like, you know what I mean? Like, here we are, like, yo, we'll do a video for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll make it affordable. Whatever you're gonna pay Crunchyroll, we'll beat that.
Right.
And they still run to the white people because of the clout. And then she goes on there, and all the anime gatekeepers that are mostly, white fans and stuff like that, and Japanese fans and stuff like that on their platform are giving her hell. She's a poser. She don't really watch anime. All she watches is Naruto. That she's this, she's that. They killing her in the comments, racist stuff included, right? And here we are, like, yo, you could have came over here with that, and none of that would have happened.
Right. You've been protected from that.
You'd have been protected. You'd have been insulated from it. Our fans like you anyway, and it would have been dope. It would have been a better look for you and your team and the culture overall. Everybody wins, but you run to the white folks for a check, then you go over there and then you get called a monkey, and you get called a nigga this, and then that shit is. Our people gotta start
Together, really.
making better choices, man.
Coming together, supporting each other. Even if it's not like a big platform like Crunchyroll, like get in tune. If you really into this anime shit, as you say, or anything that you do, like get in tune with people that really do it.
Exactly, man. And the people that are putting out quality stuff. You look at our trailers, man. You look at some of the teasers we've put out. We working on a series called Fourth Rope that's about to be absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got, legends in the game. Like, it's crazy because, like, all the people that, that do the voices and are behind the scenes of the characters that these people love, they all know what's up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just talking to John Bentley yesterday. Chris Sabat is a good friend of mine. You know what I mean? Chris Sabat, you talking All Might, Vegeta.
Yep.
Right.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
these the people who rock with us, man. And it's like, y'all sleep. Y'all the ones sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, and you know, I ain't gonna penalize people for catching on when they catch on. You know what I'm saying? You get it when you get it. Whether, you know, it be the clout train that fuels you or you do your own research and you find out about us. It's all good either way, man. I'm not gonna turn away no fans, no matter how they come our way. You know what I'm saying? I think that's petty and that's spiteful. You know what I'm saying? You catch on when you catch on, but we ain't hard to find. And you know, I just wish it was, you know, I just wish people would, you know, do their homework a little more, man. Come fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all already know what's up, so.
And look, the crazy
Right.
part was, like, even with the Nami web, before I even knew that was you, I was like, man, it's dope, because I follow Patrick Cloud.
Yeah, that's the
And
homie.
he's one of my favorite creators, like, period. And he rocked the joint all the time. I was like, oh, that's Ill's joint. I ain't even know.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man.
I hit him up to ask him where he got the jacket from. He had the Naruto joint on.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, y'all know the homie Rich, man. Like, I came back from the expo and I had a few Naruto puffers. You know what I'm saying, for sale. Like, I had a couple extras, and he was able to buy one. He went to what's the joint they had for all the Star Wars nerds at McCormick Place or whatever. He went there with the puffer on, and he said, "Bro, people just wouldn't stop asking me for a picture just because of the jacket."
Right.
And what's crazy is this, right? Companies like Crunchyroll, Viz Media, we done sat down with them, tried to do collaborations. They say they love our stuff. Ultimately, they have us come in an attempt to rip us off and bite our shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they won't license, you know, their products to us so we could really run it up. We really still would like to make more Naruto puffers and things like that, but they won't grant us the license. So it's like, you know, these companies are full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they low key racist, man, because they'll go out of their way to be like, oh yeah, man, we love Noir Caesar, we love what they're doing. You know, we've been working on some things, and it's the furthest thing from the truth. Like, Crunchyroll's supposed to been put out something with us, Viz Media too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got somebody to take the bait though, and you know what I mean. The meek shall inherit the earth. I would just leave that with that, because the company that ended up taking the bait is bigger than all the companies.
Hey, sometimes that's how it be, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
Sometimes
would only say maybe Disney is bigger.
Oh,
Only Disney is bigger.
Okay.
Alright.
Got an idea who it is.
Yeah. Well, like, is there any like ideas and thoughts about Noir Caesar getting involved with the in the gaming industry in any way?
Yeah, man. Actually, we're dropping the app next month, and we're gonna have an app exclusive fighting game called Noir Fighters that's gonna drop. Well, you know, once the app comes out, we're developing an actual 2D fighter with, you know, the likes of Street Fighter, things like that, and it's gonna be all our characters.
Oh, I'm definitely down.
Right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my nephew. I'm gonna give his gamer tag because it's cool. DJR Max Combo 99. Shout out to my nephew Devin. He actually designed the move list for us.
Okay.
And you know, he's going to school for video game design and stuff like that. So shout out to him. I mean, man, so super detailed, man. Like the move inputs are very Street Fighter-esque, so you'll be able to pick up the controller or even your phone, your mobile device, whatever, and do the moves like muscle memory. Like, oh, I played Street Fighter, I played Samurai Showdown, stuff like that. These moves would be easy to put off. So, but yeah, man, yeah, like you'll see some of your favorite Noir characters in them: Darius, Allegro, Danielle, Geo from Primus, Seven Silver, Shao and Taj from Arms of the Dragon. You know what I'm saying. You'll see all your favorite noir characters in the game, and then we're not gonna abuse the microtransaction formula, but we always will be updating the game and dropping like new characters as we expand our universe. You know what I'm saying? So, and then any companies want to license their characters over, you never know who you may see in noir fighters. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So looking forward to that in the app.
Definitely got to grab that as soon as it come out. And
Right.
I also saw that y'all just did a drop recently for the Invincible joints on NamiWare.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go on there and grab one of them joints.
Yes, sir. Get the pre-orders in, man. We actually got a bunch of new distributors over there, so we able to turn the pre-orders around pretty fast. So actually, I think Dom is taking that down by Wednesday. So go ahead and grab that while you can, man.
Definitely.
One other question I got is like what would you like to see in gaming as far as like music goes, as far as like what's something that's evolutionary that you would like to see?
You know what? I would like to see. That's a very good question. As far as music goes in gaming, I would like to see more independent artists get opportunities. Like, shout out to 2K Sports. They in United Masters, they're starting to get it. And shout out to our homie, man. All our homie, Easy O'Hara, for getting his track Zoning put on NBA 2K21. But it needs to be an easier process as opposed to it always being, I won this contest or I had to submit with these millions of other people that's trying to do the same thing. I feel like the people who are super famous, like, bro, it's really no need to have Drake on your game soundtrack. Like,
he don't need the extra exposure.
He don't need that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, it's gluttonous for these people to be like, hey, let's put Drake on 2K. Like, nah, man, let's put all unsigned artists and really give them a chance, man. Because when you're playing the game, if the song is good, you're gonna vibe with it, man. Like, there's a couple of joints on the 2K soundtrack from artists I had never heard before until I saw them on 2K, and I always go back to those songs.
Right.
So it's like, yeah. So give these artists a chance to get heard, man. And people will really be becoming fans of these artists through the games.
Yeah.
But what's the incentive for if it's going to be Drake, it's going to be 2 Chainz? Like, man, I can hear that music anytime I want because they already have a machine behind them.
Yeah, they already saturate the market.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, man. I could. It's
on
not
all commercials. He don't need to be on the game too.
You know what I'm saying, man? This dude just by what he want, artist of the decade.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to find out about Drake's music through the video game.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But
I
do need to find out about an Easy O'Hara through the video game. I do need to find about an Elements MC. I do need to, Graph, I need to find about you, but when I'm playing Street Fighter or something, like, I would like to see a lot of other games also implement more independent artists as opposed to just instrumental music as well. Yeah. I think some of the lyrics actually being in the game, like Def Jam Vendetta was, low key ahead of their time. NBA Streets, and that was letting the song be, with the lyrics played during the gameplay.
Right.
It's a nice touch. You know what I'm saying? So, I think mix it up a little more, man, because you got a lot of games where it's just instrumental music, and that's cool. But I think it'll add a nice touch, man. Where it's necessary to have some some lyrics be heard while you gaming too. And you know what? Rockstar Games with Grand Theft Auto. How you jump in the car and it's a radio station. That's super innovative and crazy. Yeah. Like,
I was just saying how sometimes I would just hop in the game and hop in the car and cruise and just listen to music on the game like I was doing it outside in real life.
Right.
Exactly.
Sometimes
And
I
that,
pulled over legally and just zoned out.
Right, just be sitting there. Like, forget this mission. I ain't time for that right now. This song ain't finished yet.
Right.
When I get out the car, the song will stop. So I'm not doing it.
I'll give you a perfect example of why that works. How many of y'all got hit to Freddie Gibbs because Still Living was on Grand Theft Auto
5, yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yep. Me.
You know what I mean?
And I was just talking about like with different games like MLB The Show. Like there's a lot of songs on there. I got hip to just by playing the game. I had nothing, didn't know anything about it before the game. And I played the game. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is in my rotation now.
Yeah. Like you was talking about
it's that whole era. Like a lot of them games from like that little zone, like the Tony Hawk 2s and everything, underground, like in that little era, like the same era, like Grand Thefts and stuff popped and stuff like the like them early 2000 wrestling game soundtracks gave
yes, sir.
and stuff you never would expect, like Ghostface the Champ hit on one of them joints and stuff.
Fight Night, we used to have the craziest.
Another one, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. Man, that's so long ago.
Yeah,
that was the first video game that I had my music featured on.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
And it was a promo for it. It's not actually on the game. But remember Fight Night Champion came out.
Yeah.
And the whole campaign was built around this character, this fictional character they made called Ashy Nux.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did like most of the theme music for Ashy Nux.
Oh, that's dope.
So like it was just beats, you know what I'm saying? Just random beats, you know what I'm saying?
I was zoning into them joints though.
It was crazy. I didn't even like get a production credit for it, but I just got money. You know what I'm saying? They were like, "Hey, here's an opportunity. We need some dope beats." Shout out my homie Rotten Thoughts. He actually was the one that plugged me with that opportunity out in New York or whatever. Because he's cool with Irv Gotti, and Irv Gotti at the time was helping curate a lot of that stuff for the Fight Night series. Yeah, I didn't really. It wasn't like no liner notes or nothing crazy. It's like a lot of times they just want to cash you out for some music, and yeah, I was able to land those little Ashy Nuts joints.
Okay.
And it was crazy at the time. They would send me care packs and stuff. So I was able to get copies of the game for the homies for the free, and I had these T-shirts and hoodies with Ashy Nuts on there. And everybody's like, "Yo, where'd you get that?" And it's like, I was like, "You can't even really get this, bro. It's like promotional items and shit."
It's a one of one, brother.
Yeah, so it's pretty dope to experience that, man. Shout out EA Sports.
Shout out to EA Sports. For real. Well, man, that's we appreciate your time, man. Just hanging out with us a little bit.
Yeah, man. Anytime, man. Y'all need me, bro. I love to talk games, man. Bring me back, man. We need to do like a top 10 or something, man. Like dopest fighting game characters or some shit. I don't know, man. Like make a whole show out of it, man. Like
definitely. We could do a tournament style.
Yeah, that'll be fresh, man. That'll be fresh. Let's do it on Twitch too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let's do that, man.
Yeah, you always welcome, brother.
For sure, man. Tell the people where they can follow you, man, where they can keep up with you.
Shit, man. At Ill Brown, everything. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I guess Snapchat, maybe. I usually use Snapchat like once every 6 months. So
yeah,
I guess. And then, of course, noircaesar.com, man. Be on the lookout for the app. Follow Noir Caesar everywhere online. NOIRCAESAR. And that's that, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You make sure y'all go follow the homie Ill Brown and the company Noir Caesar, man. Check out what they're doing. They got some dope shit coming.
For real.
Man, again, we appreciate you taking time out your day to, chat it up with us.
No doubt, man. Yeah, you gotta get right back out here and do this yard work.
Yep. All right, for sure, bro. We're gonna holler at you.
All right, fellas. Peace.
Appreciate you, bro.
Peace, man.
Yeah. So, man, that was That was a dope interview.
Some gems.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I like Respect Dale Brown and everybody over at North Caesar that's doing their thing. Looking forward to what y'all got coming, man. But
Yeah, a lot of dope. Like when they first announced launching that app, I'm like, yeah, I hit ill immediately. Like, when is it?
Right,
I'm
right.
trying to get this clue. I need to know when it is so I can be ready because I need to hop on that app immediately because they got dope content. I read the manga all the time.
Yeah, I don't read it all the time, but I did get a piece of that manga and read one of those. So definitely, man. But hey, man, that's our time, bro. I mean, we got time, but that's our time. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we just gonna leave it at that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all good with that?
Oh, definitely, girl. That
Oh
was
yeah.
solid.
Yeah, man. So look, make sure y'all follow us. Respect My Gamer, Respect with a K, My Gamer on Twitch, IG, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Follow along with us, man. Keep up with us. Let us know how you feel about the podcast. Let us know how you feel about, you know, everything that we putting out. And yeah, till next time. Shout out to my host, Comedic 7, Canis 007. I am Elements MC. And that's it. That's all, folks.
We out.
It's a wrap.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.